Good evening. Monday, excuse me while I check the date on my computer calendar, August 6, 2012. Vlog 3 for Hadrian's Lover. I felt it apropos to drink wine as I read the next section from my third work in progress. What I should do, though, is explain the concept first. With Hadrian's Lover, not quite every single excerpt or scene or / chapter, I haven't actually divvied it up into chapters so much as excerpts or scenes. Every scene has a title, such as Crystal's prologue. Between the majority of these scenes, although not necessarily every single scene, is a Salve, which is, as my dear friend and editor and used bookstore owner, Christine Scott, told me, called a salve. She taught me the word, actually. It's a Latin word or an Italian Latin word, I'm not quite sure which, meaning hello. I think it means hello. It works. It's a greeting. And this salve is the Hadrian National News. It's a unique show in which Melissa Eagleton is like a news reporter, and she speaks conversationally to the Hadrian citizens, the Hadrian people. So I have a whole series of these salve where the Hadrian government has its national show, and this talk show serves to reveal the government mentality, the people mentality, the societal mentality, not just to reveal it, but to maintain it, to sustain it, to, in the same way we use our media in a sense, to propagate specific concepts and ideas. The first salve is December 31st, 2000. I have yet to decide if I'm actually going to give a specific date. I know it is in the 22nd century. What I haven't decided is if it's going to be 2122, 2150, 2168, or 2090. I don't know. And that's because this is a projected future. It could happen in the next 50 years. It could happen in the next 100 years or the next 150 years. Could happen. Not likely to happen. I envision it as a means of showing the world how outrageously cruel we really are. And I don't envision it to say gay people are bad, which is a crock. I envision it so that those who still cling to that bullshit mentality that homosexuals are blasphemous, or that homosexuals, are sick, or whatever, may have a sense of what it might actually feel like if the world were reversed and you were no longer acceptable. How would you feel? Salve. December 31st, 2000. 11:53 p.m. Hadrian National News, HNN. Melissa Eagleton reporting. As the clock counts down, citizens of Hadrian await the very moment that we can all shout gaily, Happy New Year and Happy 50th Birthday, Hadrian. It is hard to believe that we have made it this far. 50 years of gay freedom. 50 years of a stable human population, maintaining 10 million. 50 years of showing the rest of the world how man and nature can commune as one. Considering all the trials and tribulations Hadrian has been through since we first established our borders, it is truly amazing we've come this far. The wall surrounding our borders is now 1/3 complete, stretching for hundreds of miles on each side of the southeast and southwest gates. This is it, folks. In less than 7 minutes, when the chimes ring in the new year, we will all shout out for joy, for Hadrian is the only country left standing between humanity and certain death. For without Hadrian, the human race would invariably become extinct. As we look outside our walls and witness daily man's decay, although saddened by their suffering and daily losses, their decline is a reminder of the value and importance of Hadrian's society. Overpopulation is the planet killer. Overpopulation is man's deadliest enemy. Homosexuality, population stability, communing with the earth, that small portion of which we have saved within the confines of our walls, these are Hadrian's gifts to the future. Our scientists estimate that the dregs of the human race will wipe themselves out in the next 50 to 100 years. But Hadrian will remain. Hadrian will fight for humanity's survival. Before the clock strikes that magic hour, let us please take a moment to remember Hadrian's soldiers, those brave men and women who patrol our borders and guard our wall from the outside world, and the endless attacks against our civilization by the heterosexual barbarians and religious fanatics. Every year we mourn the loss of another soldier dying to preserve our rights and our freedoms. Every year grieving mothers or fathers bury their only child. No one goes to the wall with illusions. To serve at the wall is to face certain death on a daily basis. To serve at the wall is to be in a constant state of readiness to repel desperate attacks by illegal immigrants, threatening to swarm over our borders, threatening to infect us with any one of their endless plagues. To serve at the wall means to battle with organized armed forces determined to steal our land and destroy what little remains of Earth's habitable land. To serve at the wall means to face the threat of religious terrorists who deem our chosen lifestyle as the devil's menace. Our young men and women conscripted into our forces, who serve 4 years of their life between the ages of 18 and 22, are our protectors and saviors from the outside world. Before the countdown begins, let us hold our traditional vigilance. 1 minute of silence for those of us who cannot enjoy this night's revels. 1 minute of silence for those of us who may, at any moment, die defending our very way of life and right to celebrate the way we do tonight. 1 minute of silence, and then 1 minute of bated anticipation to the final countdown. And then together we will shout for joy our happiest of New Years. For this year, as we celebrate the 50th year of our country's birth, we are also celebrating the rebirth of mankind. Fail. And according to my friend Christine Scott, fail is the sign-off. So, to all my vlog viewers,